My Tesla is still suspended from Turo, but in the meantime, let's finally get rid of this torn up abomination of a steering rectangle. Okay, I'm taking the airbag out. Apparently I don't have to turn it off. Yeah. God damn it. Oh my god, I actually just broke it. This is so insanely hard. How the f am I supposed to get all that glue off? That's what I was fighting. Is that like all that glue? There's no f***ing way this is supposed to come off. This is not made to be taken apart. Why would the replacement steering wheel require I take something apart that's not supposed to disassemble? This is what the f is this? This is f***ing vegan's fault. Go f yourself if you're vegan. How am I supposed to do that? There's no way I can take this off. Very cool. This is f***ing worthless now. And this was supposed to come, oh my god. I don't have a steering wheel for my car now. Well, it's over. I don't know what to do now. I guess I can probably install the new one without the buttons for now. This new wheel is made by Handshow, which you can find linked in the description alongside my coupon code, which will save you some money. Well, here's my new wheel with no buttons in it. What am I supposed to do with this? Now I'm supposed to put the buttons in, but these are the haptic buttons. This is my lights, my turn signals, horn, whatever. I don't know what these are. These are ribbon cables. I don't know what they're called. I don't know anything about electronics, but they're broken. They tore off. And all of the clips on this broke off. I spent an hour trying to find a guide on how to take this off. I ended up asking ChatGPT how to do it, and it said, be careful of the ribbon cables. ChatGPT warned me, and I still f***ed it up. Okay, boys. I think this is it. I'm just not good at this. My one concern is that this doesn't have the right horn set up, and it's the only listing I can find. Like, I basically was just scrolling through wheels forever. And eventually I was like, oh my god, there's one with just the internals. It was $75 after everything. But it says it'll arrive October 25th, and I have to get the car re-inspected in 4 days or less. That's 6 days. The inspection checklist requires there to be a functional horn and turn signals. My car has no horn or turn signals until this part arrives. I had to get an inspection for the trunk. It fails inspection because of the tires. Now I have to get an inspection because of the tires, and it's gonna fail because of the horn. This is insane. But we're just going through the whole cycle again, all the while I'm not making any money. Maybe it'll arrive sooner. And I can get the tires beforehand. And the thing is, I think I can probably just submit proof of the tires being replaced, but then you motherfuckers are gonna report this video to Turo. So I'm adding a delay to these videos now, so that you can't mess metal with real-time happenings. I like the wheel though. In the meantime, I'm just gonna drive around without an airbag. Well, no, but I also can't turn on my turn signals. I don't use them anyway, it's fine. I'll stick my arm out the window that I'm turning. Anyway, okay, so next up, I don't know what to do now with the car. At least I can move it around, and I can put new tires on it. Hopefully it ships soon. This is so much better. Oh. What were they thinking with the yoke? This is oh my god, this is so different. This is so much better. Oh my god, it feels like I just got a new car. It has a fucking wheel. Do you know how much easier this is to drive with? This is so much better. It feels kind of weird driving with an empty steering wheel. Look, I can turn my car comfortably. I could shed a tear right now. Look at this. Okay, we're about to do a right turn with a regular wheel. Oh my god, we're doing a right turn. Incredible. You know what? I don't mind not having an airbag or a horn or turn signals. I would still prefer to bash my head into this piece of metal than drive with a yoke again. TBH. Though I guess that would probably hurt. Actually, it would probably seriously hurt. And in the case you're seriously hurt, your injuries could potentially be worth millions without the time-consuming appointments, paperwork, upfront costs, and reliving the traumatic event over and over. Insurance companies often lowball clients' claims, but if you become Morgan's client, they will fight to get you the money you deserve. They've achieved significant verdicts in the past couple months for victims involved in a huge plethora of injuries, including life-altering car crashes. Like $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer, $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer. One client was hit by an uninsured motorist and sued his own insurance after they offered him just $50,000, which didn't even cover his medical expenses. So Morgan & Morgan secured him over $5 million. Morgan & Morgan's fee is absolutely free unless you win your case. So if you've been seriously injured, your case could potentially be worth millions. You're just a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at forthepeople.com/goherping, linked in the description, or by using your phone to scan the QR code on screen. Thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring. Back to the video. Ready? Left turn. It's our first left turn with a wheel. Oh my god, we're turning left. I'm just turning the car normally. God bless hand chow. I'm sorry about everything rude I said about hand chow. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Check out this maneuver. Oh yeah. Ready? Here's another one. Oh yeah. I want to like do a Mr. Beast giveaway where all I do is we find every Tesla owner with a yoke and we just give them a wheel and they're going to be like, oh my god, you saved my life. How can I ever repay you? Thank you so much. Check out this sick maneuver we're about to pull off. We turned the f***ing car. We turned the f***ing car. In retrospect, I feel like I might have gotten a little bit too excited over that steering wheel just now, but I'm not going to question my pleasures. I like the wheel. Also, I got free queso. We're so freaking back. Okay, it's a couple days later. This eBay seller shipped very fast, very good seller. Hopefully, it's actually the right configuration because the listing didn't say. And because the buttons light up, I couldn't tell which button layout it had. And I might not know until we plug it in or until I look at it right now. So this is packaged so nicely too, just from a random eBay person. I don't know where they get these. They sell a ton of them. And they're all OEM apparently. Yeah, it's too dark. I can't see which buttons it has. What I'm looking for is I need a horn button and it should be here. But yeah, everything is intact here, so let's plug it in. Also, this isn't like perfect condition. It said it's in used, potentially damaged condition, but this looks brand new. I've been driving around for a few days just like this. It's so nice having a wheel. I was quite rude to it at first, but it is actually a good wheel. It feels good. It's nice and chunky. I like it. So this is for the heater. Moment of truth, please, for the love of God. Oh my god, it has a horn button. Yes, we're good. It's the right layout, okay. We're actually set, this fits, and this looks perfect. Wow, this is gonna look really good. I'm gonna link this eBay seller because they were very good. If for some reason you need one of these. Boom, we're so back. It took a minute to figure out, but all of the cables are nicely tucked away, as you can see. Peak cable management. Now all we do is plug the airbag in. I guess it might explode. I don't want it to explode. That would be rather inconvenient. And I feel like it might hurt my hand if it explodes while I'm putting it in. And then I have to order a new airbag and then it's a whole ordeal. So I'm gonna disconnect everything. It is so insane how big this motor is. I never noticed. And this is only one of them. There's 3 motors. Where's my battery? I have to Google. I feel like an idiot doing this. Where is 12-volt battery on Model S? Okay, I'm not crazy, it's just the 12 volt is like under all of this stuff. I believe it's disconnected now. I guess the question will be, can we power the car back on? I mean, it still has power on the steering wheel. It's okay, it says battery not secured, but the car's still on. Okay, the battery's disconnected, but the car still has full power. Also, I have to push the light button like really hard to get it to work. Yeah, you gotta like really mash. You have to push so hard to get this button to work. Look at this Tesla page. This is before you get to the instructions. Warning, 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 warning. Oh my god. Those are all the warnings before you get the instructions on how to on how to do this. It basically just says don't do. The warnings are just like, I think I'm just gonna plug it in. I cannot figure this out. There's too many warnings to read to actually like figure it out. So we're just gonna have to raw dog this, I guess. I'm kind of scared though. This could actually explode. And like I have to get a whole nother inspection if this explodes. Oh God. I'm scared to do this. I feel like I'm holding a bomb right now. And this is the detonator. If it receives power, there's apparently a very small chance that it'll explode. My instincts are not letting me put it in, but it might be fine. I'm just so unfamiliar with this stuff. Because like if I plug it in now, my hand's gonna freaking explode. It's not plugged in yet, it's just sitting there. I don't know how to plug it in without getting exploded. I'm gonna get in the passenger seat. Okay. See, I wasn't scared to do that till I Googled it, and then everything was like, you're gonna die, and then it psyched me out. Okay, we did it. The buttons don't really work though, is the problem. Off camera, I adjusted all the screws a bit to try and like loosen it, because like I assume it's based on the pressure of it being pushed from behind. But now everything's kind of in here and I don't want to have to take it out again, so it's good enough for now at least, I guess. And now I can do something that I have not been able to do in 3 days, which is move my steering wheel. It was stuck in that position because I didn't have buttons. I should have moved it before taking it off. Let's give it a go. Wow, that button's really bad. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I know how to take the steering wheel apart now. It's pretty easy, I guess. Okay, well, the tool they gave me to take off the last steering wheel fit the original steering wheel, but it doesn't fit the steering wheel that they gave me. The hole is too small. Basically, I drove around for an hour and I hated using the right turn signal. I would complain if I rented this car with this turn signal. I need to fix it. Yeah, it doesn't fit. What is happening? Okay, I've been doing this for like 12 minutes. It took 1 minute last time. I feel like something in this steering wheel is blocking my access to the clip. The only problem right now, everything is totally fine with this except for the right turn signal. And I don't know what to do because now I can't even get the airbag back out. But the release clip just isn't even accessible. It's like this wheel is just stuck on this car now, but I don't know. I know I'm not an expert at this stuff, but I already did this once, so there's definitely something different about it. It looks good though, I will give it that, and it feels pretty good. It doesn't feel like $600, but on the bright side, the yoke is off, so there's that. Well, I'm still suspended, and I have to get new tires to get unsuspended, so that's at least $1,500. The good news is last time I was having these Tesla expenses with the last Turo Tesla, I didn't have any money. Like literally my bank hit $0 because people were supercharging on my card, which is fine. They reimbursed me at the end of the trip, but someone spent like $80 on supercharging and I didn't have $80. So it just literally, my bank went to zero. And it was so weird. I was like, this is such an unusual experience. This time, at least I have money available. I just don't want to spend it on these tires. Not because I want the car to be unsafe, but because the tires are gonna wipe out all of the revenue. We're in a slump. We're in a bad place with this car. We've had some good moments and we've had some good Turo times, but at the moment, it's not going great. But it's how it be, so yeah.